Hello everyone. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. I am very happy and grateful to all of you for being here. I invite you to stay with me until the end and welcome to the decoration of an interior. Decorating an interior can be excellent for some, but for others, it can be complicated, as each design seeks to feel in harmony and comfortable, and with each element used, spaces are favored. This covers everything from the plans, division of spaces, materials, furniture, colors, textures, and small details that stylize each space. In this sense, when choosing these details, there are some important points to consider that result in key when decorating any interior. It is important to emphasize that balance in design has to be a priority, and based on the scope, it is merely aesthetic, basically in the decorative details. When choosing new bedding, pay attention to the colors or tones of each piece, as it can make a difference or become a point of reference in the result you are wanting to obtain, and I will explain why. In an interior, the balance or imbalance of warm tones and cool tones can completely change how it feels. Warm tones versus cool tones. Before we start with the tips, it is useful to understand the different impacts that these tones can have on your design. Warm tones like reds, browns, yellow gold, beige, and whites with creamy undertones are stimulating, and although they can make a space feel cozy, too many of them in a space can create a closed and very cluttered feeling. Cool tones like blue, greens, purples, silver, grey, and white with shades of grey are calming and give a modern look. However, too many of them in an interior can make the spaces feel cold and unwelcoming. As a note, whites can be warm and cold, depending on the nuances, and on the other side, black is neither warm nor cold, making it a great element to add balance to your spaces. Mix of tones. Though your space may lean towards one or the other warm tone or cold tone, adding layers of contrasts and blending them through them is what makes a room sit in harmony and reflective. In these images, we see a clear example of the mixture of tones. Starting point. To achieve a satisfactory result without regrets when decorating, you have to find a starting point. Mix warm and cold tones without the process being overwhelming and save a few pesos. Whether you are choosing hard finishes such as floors and lighting or soft finishes such as furniture and textiles, consider what you have already selected or have in your home. Evaluate what pitch range they belong to, if they are warm or cold. This will give you the starting point. Once you determine the hue of the elements, it is easier to find ways to overlap and contrast to create more interest in the elements. Adding dimension. Furniture and decorative objects are a great way to contribute contrasting tones to other finishes. For example, in a room of calm tones and fresh, you can add leather accent chairs that will make that space feel instantly inviting. While some stools in shades of cold in a kitchen with lighting fixtures and other accessories in gold can refresh the space and contribute to balance instantly. The same thing happens in a bedroom where wooden elements occupy the largest space, either in aligning in walls or furniture. Nothing is more successful than dressing the bed with textiles in tones of cold for immediate balance. This sounds very interesting and it doesn't seem to be as complicated as we thought. If you found this video useful, please let me know in the comments. I will be reading everyone. For now, the video has ended, and I hope it was helpful for all of you. I also hope that the images were inspiring and will help you when creating spaces with charm. I'm saying goodbye for now and sending a huge hug from me. I invite you not to miss the next videos. Thanks.